Hello guys, and welcome back to another Villa on the Road video. Today we are back at it finally, doing score predictions. I think the last one I did was like a year ago. I haven't been doing them. I have no excuse why I haven't been doing them, to be fair, but I'm back doing them now. The first 2 game weeks I just couldn't find the time to film, but I have found some time now. So yeah, I am going to make this a continuous series. So yeah, I will be doing every single game week. Even if I can't do it, I'll find space, I'll find time, I will do it. If you're enjoying the videos, like and subscribe, and yeah, let's get into game week 3. That's not 3. Game week 3 of Premier League predictions. Okay, so we're starting things off with Manchester City versus Arsenal. Now, Manchester City, they're in 9th. It's not where I expected them to be fair. I thought they were going to beat Spurs, let's be honest. But they just thrashed Norwich 5-0. You can't take anything away from them. Jack Grealish getting his first goal. If you meant it or not, it's still a goal. Gabriel Jesus, everyone's talking about City need a striker. I think Gabriel Jesus was phenomenal the other day. He got a hat-trick of assists. Yeah, Ferran Torres had a goal offside, otherwise it could have been 6. And yes, I think Sterling came on and scored. Yeah, Sterling. So Gabriel Jesus, without a question, can do it for Manchester City, but it's whether they're going to get another striker. There's talks about Cristiano Ronaldo now. Obviously, all the stuff about Harry Kane's been dropped because he is staying at Spurs. Versus Arsenal. Now, Arsenal, they're in 19th. I know everyone's saying they're going to get relegated, blah, blah, blah. But that's obviously just banter. But yeah, I do think that their fixtures to open them up haven't been good. Brentford was a great opportunity to get some points and they threw it away. 2-0. But it was at the Brentford ground. They didn't have Aubameyang and didn't have Lacazette. But if you think about it, it's no excuse for Arsenal. Yeah, Brentford are actually above Manchester City. So, yeah, you can't really knock Brentford. But yeah, Arsenal, they haven't been doing too good. They did just smash West Brom's second team in the Carabao Cup. But either way, that will give the players confidence if you think about it. So yeah, Aubameyang bagged a hat-trick. I think that's like the 3rd of his career or something. Yeah, but saying all that, I do think Manchester City will be coming out of this looking quite dominant. I'm going to go Manchester City 3, Arsenal 1. I just don't think Arsenal have the class to come anywhere near Manchester City, to be fair. But if they do win, it'll be a shock win. But yeah, they're not going to win for me. Next is a game I'm going to, Aston Villa versus Brentford. Now, I'm going to save my score predictions for on the day. But yeah, I thought I'd just give a quick preview, if you get what I mean. Villa are coming into this fixture after a 2-0 win at Villa Park against Newcastle. Danny Ings scored an absolute belter of a goal. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. Great overhead kick from him. Definitely no question on should we have signed him or not. Brentford have just coming into this off obviously that win at Arsenal, and I think they drew last week. Because they're on 4. Yeah, they must have, because they're on 4 points. But Brentford aren't a team to take lightly. They haven't conceded a goal yet in the Premier League. But yeah, I'm going to leave my score predictions for obviously on the day because yeah, it's better. Next game is Brighton hove Albion versus Everton. Everton are looking quite good this season, to be fair. They're not doing bad. Versus Brighton, who are absolutely... they're looking good, aren't they, Brighton? I think they're in 4th. Graham Potter has actually played some decent football for once, instead of being down there battling for relegation. It is early days, but you get what I mean. 4th in the Premier League isn't bad. It's them players must be full of confidence. Everton are a good side. I can just see it's ending a draw, to be fair, if Brighton carry on with the way they are. But I'm going to go home advantage. I'm going to go 1-0 Brighton. Just because I just think going to the Amex is a place where you go and draw. Next is Newcastle versus Southampton. Now, Newcastle have just come off a loss to us at Villa Park, but I didn't expect them to win at Villa Park, to be fair. We're in our numbers, obviously, when we were at Villa Park, and it's a hard place to go to. Southampton, I'm pretty sure they won last week. I'm useless for this. I don't really watch. Well, I do. I know what the score is, but I forgot. I think they did win. I'm going to go with they won. They either won or they didn't. Yeah, but obviously Newcastle haven't been looking too good. Southampton, from their league position, are in 13th. Don't seem to be that bad, to be fair. I'm going to go with a home advantage, though, because they are at St James's Park. I'm going to go 1-0 Newcastle, and who's going to get the goal? We'll say Callum Wilson, who should have bagged the goal at Villa Park, but missed it. I don't know how he missed that. I looked away from the TV and went, oh, well, we're 1-0 now. Next is Norwich versus Leicester. Now, Norwich haven't had the best of starts. They're at the bottom of the league, but they did play Liverpool, and who did they play last week? Manchester City. They've conceded 3 in both of them. They conceded 5 to City and 3 to Liverpool. So obviously their goal difference isn't going to be looking the best, but you do have to take it into account that they're 2 former Premier League winners. So you can't really write Norwich off, if you know what I mean. But they're going against a Leicester side who are always good. It's Leicester. So I'm going to go with a Leicester win. I'm going to go 2-0 Leicester. I do think Norwich will get some points, though, somewhere. It could be a shock. It could be 1-1. But, yeah. Next is West Ham versus Crystal Palace. Now, West Ham have been absolutely flying. They're top of the league. They're first. And they're facing Palace, who I believe are in 14th. Now, Palace aren't the best of teams. Let's put it that way. They've got a couple of good players. They've got Zaha, that Eze. That Eze is actually pretty good. I think he's injured, though, for him at the moment, because I haven't seen him on a team sheet. West Ham, Mikel Antonio. What a player. What a striker. I do think that West Ham is going to just brush aside Crystal Palace. I think it's going to be 3-0 West Ham. Mikel Antonio, get him in your fancy teams if you've got fancy team. I think he's going to bag a couple of goals in this one. But yeah, West Ham are looking really good this season. But whether that will change when their European football kicks in because of match fitness and stuff, we'll have to see. Now on to what I think is going to be game of the weekend. Liverpool versus Chelsea. This is going to be a cracker. You've got Lukaku versus Van Dijk. You've got flipping, obviously, Lukaku, who scored on his Chelsea debut. He must be flying with confidence. But Van Dijk is not a defender I would want to go up against anyway. He's an absolute brick wall versus. But saying that, Lukaku's built like a brick wall. I do think this is going to be a very good match. I think it'll be high scoring as well. I've gone 3-3. I couldn't decide a winner, so I just went high scoring and thought, yeah, I think Lukaku will bag 2 in this. I've also got him in my fancy team. Next, we've got Burnley versus Leeds United. Burnley, they're just Burnley, they're 17th, and Leeds have got a draw all season. They're not looking too good either. I don't think Leeds will do as good as they did last season. I wish I did Premier League predictions now. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do Premier League predictions. The table predictions, obviously. And I'll tell you where Leeds, I think Leeds will finish. I think they'll finish where they are now. I think they'll be 15th. But, yeah. Leeds, obviously. I'm going with a 1-0 Burnley win. Next is Spurs versus Watford. Spurs are going to win this 2-0. They've got Harry Kane now. He's definitely staying. 2-0 Spurs. Final game is Wolves versus Man United. Obviously, Man United have been flying recently. Mason Greenwood's looking really good. I think it's going to be... I'm going to go 2-1 United just because they're at Molineux, and Molineux's a hard place to go to. And yeah, that concludes my Premier League score predictions for this week. I'll be back next week doing them. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But without further ado, thank you for watching. Subscribe. Tell me what your thoughts are. Tell me your predictions in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and up the Villa.